My name is Chris Bale. I guess I'm known as an energy worker, as a mentor. Yeah, I've been doing this work now for officially almost 10 years. My background is with Chinese medicine. That's how I originally started doing this work. And yeah, what do you want to know?
Why did you choose this work?
So I hear the cliche in my response, which is I didn't choose this work. This work chose me. From as early as I can remember, I was always deeply sensitive and overwhelmed by the level of sensitivity that I used to experience. And I really needed some way to cope, to deal, to understand with a lot of the things that I was feeling and unable to deal with. So that led me to Chinese medicine, that led me to different Eastern and traditional arts of healing, of self-care, of spiritual development, of consciousness. And as I was going through my development, I became very aware very quickly that as a man I was deeply confused, that I did not know who I was, what I was about. Everything that I had become really was nothing to do with me. It had to do with what my parents had put in me, what education had put in me, what the culture that I was from had put in me. So my process initially was about figuring out how can I unravel this? Why am I in so much suffering? Why am I in so much pain? Why does life feel so challenging? Why do I have to push and prove and just fight all the time in life? So that was my process as it began. And I learned how deeply full of shit I was. And the deeper I went, the more I exposed, the more I got to open my own body up, the more I got to open my own system up, the more I was able to then see that in the people I was working with. Acupuncture patients, energy patients. Also began assisting men. Men started to reach out to me in their process of just discovering what it even means to be a fucking man on the planet right now. We really don't have guidance, we don't have clarity, we don't have intelligence in an embodied form, which is why so much of my work is aimed at the body. And yeah, after working with men for a certain period of time, women naturally just started to reach out. And it was very interesting because this was around the time that I started to see the work that I had been doing with myself being reflected from the feminine. And almost like right on time, the door would start to knock. And I got to open this work up to the other side, which has been a deeply challenging and humbling and beautiful experience that I've never even been able to imagine prior to experiencing it. Women have taught me so much, so much. And I get that so much of the work that I do working with women can be misconstrued in many ways. I'm literally a man talking to women about what it means to be a woman. And something that I always have to preface my work with is I'm just a messenger. I'm simply here to report back what I have experienced, what women have shown me in the deeply intimate work that I do with them, and all the gifts, the trust, the yeah, the honoring that I feel from the feminine principle. But she's taught me so much. The purpose of my work, more than anything, is to have a person know themselves without me having to be a part of that, without a book having to be a part of that, without a guru or a coach or anybody having to be a part of that. I'm simply here to point you back to you, so you feel you more. I'm not here to be a teacher, I'm here to be an experience.